that you need, I put onions, the beef, garlic, I use minced garlic, the curry powder, masala, which is like seasoning. Then you got black pepper, of course, and adobo, because adobo goes on everything. And that's about it to get started. Oh, and you're gonna need some diced up potatoes, usually cubes like that, to add into the curry. Okay? Alright, that's about it. To start putting, the first thing you want to do is you take the beef. I need another bowl where you transfer the beef into a bowl. I'll do a choice. What do you want to do?
What about this?
The oil?
Yeah.
Oh, you
First,
gotta put yeah, some carrot. You got your karahi. That's what we call it. But you have like a pot or a wok, and you put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna add the curry powder to the beef, and then we're gonna fry it.
it's now.
Yeah, that's the first step. So we're gonna do the curry powder onto the beef, because you gotta have the curry powder to stick to the beef. Okay? So what you wanna do is add your beef chunks, which is very, very good for this one. You're gonna take your curry powder. It could be any kind of curry powder, it don't have to be this one. And like that. You're gonna take your masala. It looks like that. It's kind of brown. Add a little bit too. A little bit, not too much. And whatever you need to add. All your spices you're gonna add in this now. So your black pepper. I put a little bit of adobo. Now a little bit of a lot. And then you're gonna get a glove. You have gloves?
On the table.
You get a glove.
Okay.
And you get your glove and you're gonna mix all this up. You mix them. So the curry powder and all your seasonings stick it to the meat. Alright. Add some more curry. Add some more curry to it. And the beef. He wants to run away. This is gonna be the first piece of meat that gets eaten.
What?
He's gonna be the first piece of meat that gets eaten. You try to jump out. Alright, cool. So you get it like that, nice and, you know. Hold on. I got you guys. I'm sorry, guys. A little bit light. So the oil is nice and hot. Hopefully it don't splash on me. Okay. So you put it in there. Then, what I do is I try to add my diced onions. I got some onions here, diced up. However you like it, small, little. I add that now. And then, okay. Now you got to translate in Arabic everything I just said.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do is, not grab the pan with your thing hand.
سخونة. It's hot.
It's hot.
That means سخونة.
Huna?
سخونة.
Schuna.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff. It's like haria. Okay. So you put on this. You want to turn up your heat a little bit. So everything gets... Well, what you're doing right here is you're making the curry stick. You're making the curry stick to the meat. Alright? So... do that. I keep saying you know.
Cover it. No?
No, let that. What it is, you're letting it fry. Right? So now, what I do is, I know people don't really do this, but like I said, I do my own. You don't want to do that. But I add some minced garlic to the mix. You could do fresh garlic if you want, but this is so much quicker.
That's it.
I know. I love garlic. You put whatever garlic in there. And then, you gotta make sure you got your glove on. You mix everything up. Damn. Do that. That. So now, you don't need too much curry, but I like to add a lot of curry. So when I add the water and everything else, the next step that you do, then you don't need a lot to add, but I just like the smell of the curry, you know. So you let this cook for a little bit.
That's it.
Yeah. So you cook that, and once the the curry starts sticking to the meat, let me give you an example because it's already done it. Because the fire was so hot. So here's one piece of meat. You see how the curry is like sticking to it, coagulating. That's a big word. It's kind of it's sticking to the meat. So that's what you want, and that's what you're going for. So you keep frying it up for like, 10 minutes. Yeah, you want to be very, very careful with your stove, because if the curry powder gets anywhere, you're screwed. You're going to have curry stuck everywhere. Bill collector? Yeah. Don't answer that one. So after you have your meat going and the curry is all stuck to the meat, what you want to do is, I got some potatoes diced up. You're going to add your potatoes.
Don't forget the salt.
Now you can add salt if you want. Sprinkle salt. And then you're going to stir all this up again now with the potatoes. Everything in there. It's a lot. It's going to be, this is a big pot. Now, what we do is add water. You're going to add water to it. So that's depending on the sauce. As much sauce as you want, you're going to add it to, and then you want enough water in there so it softens up the potato. I put a lot because I know it's going to boil down. So do that. Stir that up now. All nice and stirred. And that's it. And you take your cover and you're going to cover it kind of like half on it, not half, but a little bit of breathing room. And then you turn up your heat a little bit, up to like maybe mid-heat. So it boils fast, and once it starts cooking and everything, then you'll turn it down. But for now, we bring the heat up and let that boil.
What about the rice?
Oh, the rice, my wife's going to be making the rice. That's about the rice. I'm not good at making rice. So, about that rice, yeah. The queen is going to have the rice going, and hopefully she'll be on camera doing that.
Okay.
Let's see. So, yeah, it's white rice. You serve it with white rice. So, it's pretty good. It's going to be a delicious dish. Thank you guys, and please, again, share, like, and subscribe. SLS. I would do the signs, but
كما شفتوا مع الكاري دابا جيت باش يلا نوجد واحد شويه ديال العصير. هنا ما عنديش الخوخ، درت فيه شويه هذا التفاح والمونغ والفريز، وما عنديش الخوخ درت غير دانون تاع الخوخ صافي هو اللي درت فيه، ودرت فيه الليمون باش نطحنوه. حنا قريب شويه قريب عندنا الفطور، وانتم معنا تشوفوا الشكل النهائي ديال هادشي كامل. الكاري ديالنا راه غادي كيطيب قريب ان شاء الله. صافي من وراها درت البيض تما كيطلق. الروز هو هاد الكاري كيتكال ديما بالروز، اول حاجه درت الماء خليته تغلى مع الملحه وخويت عليه الرز ودابا نتسناو هادشي يسيطر ان شاء الله.
We have a lot of curry and rice and bread and fruit and eggs and cake and salad and special concoction that my wife made with juice, which I'm not going to drink because it look crazy, and everything else, and water. Need water. Coronavirus, stay frosty and wash your hands and shalom.